Hi Sam. I hope you're doing well today. Are you ready to learn a new German word?
Hi Alex. Yes, I'm excited. What's the word for today?
Today we are learning,
sorgen,
which means to care or to worry. It can also mean to provide for someone.
That sounds interesting. Are there any other meanings I should know about?
Well, the most common meaning is to care for someone, like when you say,
Ich sorge für meine Familie.
which means I care for my family. Just be careful, because it can sometimes be confused with the English word sore, which means painful, but they are quite different.
Got it. What about the grammar of
sorgen,
Great question.
Sorgen,
Is a verb, and its key conjugations in the present tense are
ich sorge. Du sorgst.
and.
Sie, es sorgt.
In the past tense, we say,
Ich sorgte.
for the,
Präteritum.
and in the.
Perfekt.
We use.
Hat gesorgt.
For example, you could say,
Ich habe für meine Freunde gesorgt.
meaning I have cared for my friends. The imperative form is,
Sorge.
which means care.
wow, that's a lot to take in.
It can seem that way, but once you practice, it will feel natural.
Where does the word
sorgen,
come from?
Sorgen.
Has its roots in Old High German,
Sorga.
which means care or sorrow. Over time, the meaning evolved, but it has always been linked to caring for someone or something.
That's fascinating. I love learning about word origins.
Let's break down the word structure.
Sorgen.
Consists of the root
Sorg.
and the suffix. The root relates to care, and the suffix is simply a common ending for verbs.
So it doesn't have a prefix.
Correct. It's straightforward. If it were a compound word, we would look at the last noun for gender, but since
Sorgen.
is a simple verb, we don't need to worry about that.
Are there similar words to
sorgen,
that I should know?
Absolutely. There are several. For instance, with the same prefix, we have,
Vorsorgen.
which means to take precautions, and,
Nachsorgen.
which means to follow up. Then there's,
Sorge.
as a noun, meaning worry or care.
What about with the same suffix?
Sure. We have,
Verändern.
which means to change,
Erinnern.
meaning to remember, and,
verhalten,
meaning to behave.
That's a lot of new words.
It sure is. And for compounds, consider
Wasserversorgung,
which means water supply, and
Gesundheitsversorgung,
meaning healthcare.
I think I understand the words better now. Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use
sorgen,
Of course. One situation could be at work when talking about caring for a project. You might say,
Ich sorge für die Planung.
meaning I care for the planning.
I see. So I could say,
ich sorge für das Team.
to mean I care for the team.
Exactly. Another scenario could be at the doctor's. You might say,
Der Arzt sorgt für meine Gesundheit.
meaning the doctor cares for my health.
Got it. And what about traveling?
Good thinking. You could say,
Ich sorge für die Unterkunft.
which means I take care of the accommodation.
Let me try.
Ich sorge für die Reiseplanung.
I care for the travel planning.
Perfect. That's a great sentence.
Any tips to remember the gender of
Sorge,
Great question.
Sorge.
Is feminine, so you can think of it as the care. Most feminine nouns in German end with. A mnemonic might be to picture a mother caring for her child, which helps you remember that.
Sorge.
Is feminine.
Are there any formal or informal uses of
sorgen,
Yes, it can be used both formally and informally. You might say,
Ich sorge für meine Kinder.
in a family setting, but in a professional context, you would say,
Ich sorge für die Qualität der Arbeit.
meaning I care for the quality of the work.
What about other phrases?
Some typical collocations include
Sich Sorgen machen.
meaning to worry,
Sich jemanden sorgen.
which means to care for someone, and
Sorgen für Sicherheit.
meaning to ensure safety.
What are some commonly confused words?
You might confuse
Sorgen.
with,
Sorgen machen.
which means to worry, or even
Sorgfältig.
meaning careful.
Can you give me some example sentences using
sorgen,
Sure. Here's one.
Ich sorge für meine Eltern.
Which means I care for my parents. Another one could be
Sorgte für die Tiere.
meaning he cared for the animals.
and maybe
wir haben für die Feier gesorgt.
means we took care of the celebration.
Exactly. You're doing great. Let's do a quick recall check. What is the present tense form for?
Ich.
Ich sorge,
Correct. What does
Sorgen für.
mean?
To care for.
Right. What's the past tense form?
ich sorgte.
Well done. What is the plural form of the noun?
Sorge.
Sorgen.
Exactly. And what does
Sich Sorgen machen.
mean?
To worry.
Perfect. You nailed all the questions.
Thanks, Alex. I feel like I have a good grasp on.
Sorgen.
Now.
You really do. Just remember, it's all about caring and providing. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using it effortlessly.
I can't wait to use it in conversation.
That's the spirit. Keep up the great work, Sam.